To help us break down the news, Salyersville Mayor Pete Shepard joins us live now. Thanks for coming in.
No problem.
Tell me, why Magoffin County? Why so high there?
Well, we're in Eastern Kentucky, and all Eastern Kentucky counties have a high Medicaid rate. I think we're second to Wolfe County, but everybody around us has a between 38 and 45% Medicaid rate.
And you blame that on?
Over the years, just they came in the 60s, and give us all these federal programs to probably get, because we were the poverty capital of the world, and it just didn't work out. People stayed in poverty, but they got supplemented by the government with food stamps and Medicaid and all that, and they've just stayed on it. So there was no incentive for them to come off when they were getting it given to them free.
Mayor, talk about some of the challenges that you would face if this program is implemented, because they're talking about a lot of these Medicaid recipients having to find a job or to volunteer.
Yes.
What does that mean to you when you hear that?
When they say community service, it means a lot, because a lot of the people that are in the court system, especially with probation and things, they have to have community service. So we already have some people in that already are taking up the slots that would probably take the people that would have to have it from Medicaid. And then I just think we would just have too much to handle. I mean,
like in terms of jobs, do you have lots of jobs waiting to be filled?
No.
There's no minimum wage jobs, right?
No minimum wage job. Most of the jobs that we have at minimum wage are at restaurants and things like that. But the problem is finding work for them. There's no work for them. And as far as us giving community service for them to do work, we'd have to supervise it. There could be liability issues. There's a lot of things that we haven't been talked about or told about how this will work. And I just think it's going to be tough to implement it.
Sure.
And speaking of that, you say you haven't been told much yet, which also would cause concern no matter when this rolls out for you, which we're expected November. But still, there's a lot of planning you think that needs to go into effect before that. Well,
sure. Now with the community service, with like the court system, they just come in and say, hey, I need to do community service. Can you help me out? Well, if I have 20 people come in saying I need community service to keep my food stamps or get my supplements, I'm the mayor, they're all my friends, I know everybody, am I going to say, no, I don't have nothing for you? So it's going to put a pressure on the government, as far as the county, city, and our town and county, to put these people, give them something to do. And I don't think that's going to help them in later on in life find a better job or get a better job. I think there should be other kind of plans for that.
You've got generations of people that have been out of work and dependent on Medicaid, is that right, in Salyersville? You've
got people that from 80 years living with their family down to one-year-old kids, 3 or 4 generations in the same household. And you're saying, somebody's going to have to come out there and work and do this and do that. And
but you got hit with coal, too.
Well, we got hit first with tobacco, which was a great money maker for our area, and then coal's gone now. So we're just floundering and trying to find something to do. Everybody in Eastern Kentucky is.
Well, and real quickly, what do you hear from people when they hear about this maybe being implemented in Magoffin County? Are they frustrated, angry?
Yeah, it's the same old thing. It's not getting rid of the root of the problem. We need more jobs. We need this. We need that. But in Eastern Kentucky, we don't have the infrastructure for a lot of that, and it's if you want to get a job, or if you want a good job, you usually have to leave the county. And that just leaves the people that's in poverty or with Medicaid and food stamps there, staying with us on the programs. And it's hard to get them off of that.
The state did mention, though, that schooling is an option as well, which maybe could eventually help in the long run. But I guess you have to leave the county to go. Well,
Magoffin County, we graduate 98% of our students, which is great.
Yeah.
But we don't have no technical schools there in the county. We don't have any training programs for them there. And so they would have to go either to surrounding counties or in central Kentucky, and a lot of them won't do it or can't do it.
Mayor Shepard, thank you.
A lot of them.
Appreciate it.
No problem.
And you can join the conversation by leaving your comments on WKYT.com or on our Facebook page. Let us know what you think.